Oh, hi everyone. Welcome back to Crochet Vox. Tracy here to a Vox chat. Now, if I went ow or winced just then when I had to turn on the button, it was because my injection site was kind of achy, and I didn't feel it go in, but I feel an achy arm now. That's for sure. We had a bit of fun and games over the last couple of days. Well, they're not even fun and they're not games. They closed our bridge and caused no end of misery. So firstly, it was on Saturday and Gary and I set off very early to have our jabs, and we got not too far up the road before it was at a standstill. And we thought, if this goes all the way to the bridge, it's going to take hours to get off. So we thought, well, when you go towards the bridge, it's a roundabout, and you have to give way to traffic from the right. So we'd be better off coming from the right. So we went around, and as we were going to join it from that way, the tailback was kind of ridiculous. So I said, you know what, let's go home and I'll reschedule it. I'm not sitting in this. And then we'd have it on the way back. I said, so, just go home and we'll have no choice but to reschedule. So we got home and I couldn't cancel it because you can't cancel it within an hour. That's how long it took to get that little bit of distance. So I couldn't cancel it. And I thought, oh no. So I thought there was a little bit underneath that said search for a walk-in. And I thought maybe there's a walk-in not too far away, and as luck would have it, there was. So I called them and I said, look, we can't get there. Can we come to you? And they said, yeah. So we just drove a little way up the road, had our jabs and came home again. But there was not a chance that I was going to try and even get off the island. It was ridiculous. You know that people... I don't know, I just got a message through me. If people are not getting off the island and they don't really need to, why? Go home, for goodness sake. Why sit there like that for what, shopping or whatever? I don't know, but I'd just reschedule anything and go home again, because that was just ridiculous. So let's do the joke, because I'll forget otherwise. And we're on a new section called Senior Puns. And it is, if old age is catching up with you, walk faster. That was the wrong one. Walk faster. Yep, I've tried to walk as fast as I possibly can. So I don't know if it was, it probably was down to the injection yesterday, but couldn't sleep. And I don't know if I can't sleep on this arm because of my operation and the fact that it hurts too much. And the injection can't go in this arm because of my operation. So I had to have it in this arm, which is the only one I can sleep on. I used to sleep on my tummy, but that doesn't work at the moment. Until I lose a bit more weight, then I might be able to do it. Well, I know I will because I've done it in the past. But it did hurt, but I took painkillers and I got off to sleep. But I woke up at 4. And funny enough, so did Gary, and I was plagued by nightmares all night long, which is bizarre, and really weird dreams as well. Just not nightmares, just weird dreams. And I couldn't sleep once I got back into bed. I couldn't sleep, and I was awake. So I thought, oh, I'm going to get up. So I got up and I was watching a 3-part documentary of one day in America. It was the assassination of Kennedy. And it stuck to the official line that, Lee Harvey Oswald did it and he was alone. And so it was nice to watch it for the footage I hadn't seen before and for a lot of it. But I don't necessarily agree with it and the Warren Commission's report and all that stuff. It just stuck to the official line. But there were another 2 that I recorded. But I did watch that one, watch the last episode, and then I thought, I'm going to try and go back to bed. So I did sleep, and I had another lot of dreams. So in the end, I just thought, oh, you know what, I'm getting up. That's it, I'm done. I'm done with it. So today I'm off out to Michael's house because he has Tyler over and I haven't seen him for a little while, so I'm going to go and see them. Well, hopefully that's what my message was. Excuse me, I've got a really itchy nose and I'm hoping a sneeze doesn't creep up on me. So yeah, I'm hoping that that is what the message was just now as it came in. I couldn't quite read it. And then that'd be nice because I haven't seen him for a while. But it is mega early. I haven't had time for breakfast or anything like that yet. Anyway, I forgot what else I was going to tell you. I'm going to do a giveaway today. You have already seen this yarn. That's all I'm going to say. My other little... I did have some Happy Mail. Is this it? I had some Happy Mail. Is it for this channel or is it for the other? It is for this channel. I have some... Oh my goodness, that hurts. I'm going to do it with the other arm. I have some bulldog... No, what are they called? They're something clips, aren't they? They're not bulldog. They're the other ones. Lobster clips to make some... stitch markers, and this one is I can't get it out. What's stuck? Why are you stuck? It is stuck though. It came out before. There we go. This one is jump rings, but they are quite a different colour to each other. They're both stainless steel, but this one looks silver and this one looks stainless steel. They will even out. I have got others, but yeah, and I ordered some more. Whoops-a-daisy. A piece of paper flew on the floor. I have ordered some more charms because although I have quite a few, the ones I've ordered are new to me and pretty decent. So, and they all, I kind of put them on the watch, you know, like you do on eBay, and they all came through with deals. You know, would you accept this offer? One of them I dropped even lower and they accepted, and the other two were fairly all right, so I kind of accepted those. And so then I'll start making more stitch markers because I'm down to about, well, a couple, really. That's all I've got left. So yeah, that's it. And I had another piece of Happy Mail, but that is for my other channel, which I won't get to do today, but maybe tomorrow, because obviously I've got a bit of something to do today. Boy, did we have our work cut out for us yesterday, though, doing the ceiling. Oh, my God. Oh, we did quite a bit of it before we left for the jab. And where I was having... That's another reason I'm making, I think, is where we had to hold it up so high and slot it in, because they were tongue and grooves. It was fine, one end, and then it would fall out the other end, and then trying to jiggle that one in, fall out the other end. Sometimes it really did make me want to like scream or cry. You're like, why is this happening? You know, or words to that effect. But we managed to get it done. Thankfully, the whole ceiling is done. And some of them were dead easy and really nice to get in, but it was hard on the arms. Raising them above your head. I can't even raise this one. But that is because I have a jab site in it. It's now really quite painful. I didn't even notice it yesterday, but can't really raise it any higher than that. Which may have something to do with the work, but a whole lot to do with the jab, because this one's like the worst arm of the lot, and I can raise that one. Excuse me. I think this is due to the fact that we were working on the ceiling and we had to break off bits of plasterboard and stuff like that to get wiring through it, and because we used to have 3 lots of wall lights. Now we're going to have a centre light, which is quite pretty, and 2 wall lights, but we can't find any that we like. But they can be like later on. I had one in Home Base, which was on their Black Friday, but they only had 1, and 1 stuck to their wall as a demonstration. And you can't, you know, don't just 1, we needed 2. So we had to kind of just forget those. But they would have gone perfectly with the other light, which is a shame, because they only had 1. But, you know, as it's discontinued, they should have just took the other one off the wall and let us have it. Just saying. I don't think it occurred to them. Never mind. So, yeah, bridge was open in the afternoon. and I hope it's all tickety-boo today, but although we're not going anywhere. But that was a bit of a palaver. Oh, and I had to cancel the other day my podiatry. I didn't cancel as much as reschedule because my back hurt too much to drive. As soon as I sat in the car, it was like a jolt of electricity through that area, and there was no way I could get and sit in the car and drive. So I had to postpone that one. Thankfully now, though, we don't sit on the uncomfortable chairs. We've brought the garden chairs in, and I kind of got a brush and I got rid of all the little nooks and crannies where a spider could live, and then I sprayed them, every area of them, with spider killer, and I kept them at the back of the conservatory for ages until that had kind of done. And then we brought them in, and the cushions were in the house anyway, so now we're sitting on those, and I've put a couple of cushions either side, and the old cushions off the sofa like a buffet to raise your legs, and it's actually quite comfy. It's not, I wouldn't say it's comfy for a long period of time, it's quite hard on the bottom, but it is a million times more comfortable than that evil sofa bed, which is going to go now, because we do have a 2-seater garden set as well. Like we had 2 chairs, I think it was 2 chairs, yeah, and 1 sofa. So that can come in and go the other side. And so if anybody comes over, they've got somewhere to sit. But that's going. That is really the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had that privilege or not of sitting on. So yeah, I couldn't go to podiatry, but I do need to do it. So I've rescheduled it because the cream has helped a lot of it, but not really got rid of that area. And if that is athlete's foot, you think it'd have gone by now. So I do need them to see it. Anyway, enough of my ailments. I'm turning into like an old lady with loads of ailments. Not having that. No. Anyway, Gary's making breakfast, I think, which is good because if I've got to go out, I need to get it quite early. Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload this because I know I haven't got a lot of time if I do go out. Just bear with me a sec. Sorry about that. Oh, it does smart a bit. I'll have to remember to try and use this one as much as I possibly can. I don't know. Or at least it's only temporary. Now, I think it was Sharon who was saying about Pfizer having had a lot of dodgy things reported. And so when I rang them, I said, what jab do you have? They said Pfizer. But I'd not heard of any Pfizer problems, only what Sharon said. But I had heard on the news that AstraZeneca had, but it was only, you know, like in the old days when they were new, a couple of people in the world had adverse reactions. Well, it's a similar thing with the AZ, with the AstraZeneca. It was a couple of very rare things. They're not rare if they're yours, I know, but, you know, the chances are very slim. And we did have AstraZeneca at the time, you know, when that was, had no choice. That was the one that we had in the country. Everywhere, more or less. So, and I like to tell the tale. And the last jab we had was Pfizer. I think I had a Moderna. I've had the whole trifecta of jabs now. But the last one we had was Pfizer. And it had the least amount of side effects for me. I didn't even really notice that I'd had it. So I had a good Google and, you know, put, you know, adverse effects with Pfizer jab. Nothing whatsoever come up, only severe allergic reaction. And I thought, well, if I was severely allergic to Pfizer, I would have been in the last one probably. So I just figured, oh, you know what, I can't get off the island. Chances are theirs is Pfizer anyway. And I've not heard of anything personally that was wrong with it. So I just went and had it. And here I am, I'm alive. So I don't know what the adverse kind of things to do with Pfizer were, but we've had that one. Anyway, just be putting my hand cream on. So I have to report, though, my hands are all gone. Even that little thing that was there, that's all better. I can just about lift that. I have, yeah, even this has gone. Isn't that amazing? Just wish my feet would follow, but they've not been so easy to get rid of. Anyway, I will see you on the next one. Watch out for the giveaway. And, yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Ow! It's really sore.